All right, here we are with another match. I want to give a thank you, shout out to Bop KR King 33 for helping me with this and playing some additional matches. Uh, we're gonna mulligan this. This isn't great, but we are on the draw, uh, so this is good enough. It's better than anything we can expect from 5 cards. That's not what we wanted. So, from well, sorry about that. It's, but how it usually works out is to put out more blockers than you can attack through. Kind of the general theme. So, and it's in situations like this where, okay, uh, because if you just have a bunch of these 0-5, 0-4 defender guys, okay, it becomes easy for them to just you know give one or two. So, I think we could play the roots, right? And then we'll get one, two, yeah. So we can play Wall of Roots. Arrows too. I want to save an arrows for the Sparksmith, but right now I think we just kill the Moderator. Oh, also, before this match, uh, I added a fourth asserted arrow for it. Okay, that's just going to be a 1-1, I think, for the most part of this game. Yeah. Okay, so we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And is a Sparksmith. We lose to a Bushwhacker here, but I think we just play the third because it makes it more difficult for him to keep attacking through all these things. Um, and do we just kill one of these guys, or yeah? Okay. So I think we're in a pretty Smith. Like, at this point, it kind of becomes pretty tough for him to start attacking into us, especially when we get two of the herds out. Um, Sacked, I think, a goblin, and pumped another guy. All right, we'll cycle this. Um, yeah, and then we'll kill the sparksmith. That's good. And from here, unless he gets a bushwhacker like right now, we're because he can't hack into us anymore because of these, and we could kind of just start taking our time. And even after this point, if he does have a, not going to be able to push through enough damage. We need to leave this at 3, I think. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we get a Sprout Swarm, um, which should seal this up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we could, we'll cycle this, and we get the Blight Widow. But against him, the Sprout Swarm is going to do more, because he's not going to be doing much flying. And then this gives us just, and that should seal. We could just play the Crusher, I think, and that should be enough to just, let's see, yeah, I think we just play good. And then we could also token. And then I don't think he's going to be able to get lethal damage through, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so he has enough board. So, like, even if he does trade, it puts him in a situation. So that's cool. Point to attack with everything, because the Crusher's just going to make it so that we can keep pushing advantage. And then eventually we'll have enough herds to just push through even more damage. Could also make 2 tokens at the end of his turn. Will do. And then once we have enough tokens up, we can start attacking with all the other things. But until then, there's I don't know, overlooking an out, and then just losing a game that we'd otherwise have wrapped up. Yeah, so and then we'll just not give him a window to push through. Right. Won that one. Going into sideboarding. Let's see. Stuff that's good. Moments pieces are good. Sandstorms are also pretty good. We don't want the Blight Widows here. And even the spiders are probably going to be, well, yeah, the spiders are going to be too slow more often than not. So let's see, we're bringing 1, 2, 3. Bringing in 7 cards. The spiders because just because in this, but I guess the Crushers actually probably could have gone, but that'll be. Because Crusher in this match is kind of, it's only good once you already have the board locked down. And once you do have the board already at a stalemate, the Crushers don't do too much. I mean, you have to work a little harder if you have that, but it's nothing that you could Pressure and added, would have been uh, just as well off. And I think they're also less important than having like a turn 2 blocker. Mistake. Probably all 3 crushers can go. And it was probably also in just because too but also much and like usually 2 or 3. For the same reason that we luck out because um, so I think arrows and then next time we play another arrows kind of just we can make all of his guys 1/1s. So that doesn't make Sandstorm any better or justify bringing it in. The thing is, kind of like in the White Weenie matchup where they have a lot of the guys that. So this is mostly the and like an anti-aggro card. Oh, okay, that's unfortunate. All right, so the spider. Or we can just play another arrows. Uh, I guess arrows is just the best thing to do right now. Yeah, I think so. Because we play arrows, we kill the Mog Raider, we can make this a 1/1, and then just Sandstorm will. We're still at a pretty safe life, and even with a Bushwhacker, he'll be hitting us for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, well, 11. So it's. But all right, and we should be pretty good here, even if it does have a. We'll have to get rid of this because it kind of invalidates everything Sandstorm does. Yeah, at this point, the Sandstorm's not going to be doing too much because we have. They're out. And it's almost like not even worth it. He probably has maybe a bolt or a. Kill this. but it's just going to replace itself. There's really no way to come back. Yeah, so I think now we just kind of sit here and wait. I don't think he has any outs to. I mean, he got flooded a little bit for a Goblin deck, but and see, this is another going back to what I was saying earlier with Crusher, is that this matchup is pretty much won already, and the Crusher just becomes kind of win more. And even the Sandstorms in this situation, they're now we have two. But I think sideboard got three Crushers for three Sandstorms, and then um, three Blight Widows. For Sand, I don't know. I guess there's no reason not. We'll avoid taking one, and we still have another Sandstorm. Alright, play back with the Spider. And then next turn we can. We'll start doing that now. And this should pretty much be this game. And then another two Crushers. But once again, like at this point, you win without the Crusher. And the herds, even though if they're a little slower, they're against Goblins. It's better to have more bodies. Uh, well, I guess against Goblins in particular, it's better to have more bodies than one big body. Uh, which once again is an argument against the Crusher. He's still taking two. I guess maybe he has a bold thing. Alright. I mean, I guess his out is in drawing a lightning. Like, and he would draw a third. But that would be. I think that's the only way he wins this. Because we also have lethal on board next turn. And that's. Because let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. That will do it. That should be game. Alright, so that was a Goblin matchup. Uh, I'll set up another game pretty quickly, and I will see you there. Thank you for watching.